So just go through the gears, drive it, stay at a heavy throttle boost, but just make sure you're capturing enough data. 5-10 minutes is a good data capture to take a look at adjusting your calibration fuel map. But let's go here and do this first. We'll come back in once I finish and we'll talk about it. We'll open it up in Megalog Viewer and start to review the data. All right, so I just drove it real quick. Pop up my headphones here. Just drove it real quick. The fuel trims look pretty good. Minimal adjustments we probably have to make, and we can definitely do those in the calibration fuel map. So because we have good injector data, we know that was scaled properly, and we didn't touch and alter our math calcs and our load calcs, the map load calcs, it really makes the process extremely simple. So let's go in here and take a look. Let me go and stop the data log. We stopped it, and then we'll go here and shut off the car so we can talk a little bit easier. And let's jump in here to our Megalog Viewer. Go here to Log Viewer. We'll go to File, Open, and we're going to go into our EvoScan folder into Save Data Logs. I'll actually go through here and just show you where I'm at. Into my Documents, into EvoScan, into my Save Data Logs, and we'll go through. I have a lot of data logs in here. We're going to be looking at the time stamp or the date stamp that we're looking at this. This should be the very last one. This is going to be today's date. We'll click Open. And we'll find here, if I use my down arrow, we can see this is going to be the whole driving area where we're driving. Right there's that driving portion. This is where we were idling, this is where we're idling, and this is where we were driving. Now, we could break this down and take a look at this graphically in our lanes of data. I'm not going to do that right now. What we're going to do, just to get the fuel dialed in very quickly and very efficiently, we're going to move right into our histogram table generator. Now in here, we want to go into Save Histogram Views. In this case, I have my Evo 10 combined fuel trim overlay. I've showed how to build this table out in a separate video. We can see this is going to be engine speed versus our load. What is overlaid into the table here as we're looking at these data points? We can see 2, we can see 3, 4, negatives. There's all kinds of little values that we see moving around here. These data points that we're finding that it's plotting this data in, this represents our fuel trims, the combined fuel trim, which is a custom math channel we've created in our Megalog HD Viewer software. It looks at our short and long-term fuel trims. It adds those together. It actually does the math for us. And then it overlays the accumulation between our trims onto the exact data point that we would alter if we want to change anything. We don't have to, but if we want to go and alter anything, it shows us the exact data point we were altering and we were driving at, where the fuel trim was at when we were driving. So the combination of short and long trim, essentially taking snapshots, and it's overlaying on top of the table here as we're finding. So this table is going to be a replica of the table we're dealing with, that we would deal with or do our changes in, which is going to be known as our calibration fuel table here. Let's go down into fuel, and we should see it's going to be, I didn't change it right here, calibration fuel table. So this is going to be the exact replica. It's just with these blank cell points, these little cell points here, that's what we're finding here in the table. So anything that's reporting here will tell us how far we're off by. And it's going to be taking an averaging effect. So it's going to be looking at this over a certain number of samples as we drive through the cell points. So we can actually see, we have the hit count, how many times we've driven through the cell, and then the hit weight. It's a weighting factor that applies what we're seeing here. So 1.62 reports that we're off there.
Thanks for checking out our teaser clip. If you want to see the rest of this video and more than 500 hours of current EFI training we have to offer, make sure you click right here. If you want to go and check out more teaser clips from this training course, click here, and you don't want to miss any of the videos we're going to be releasing on this channel, so make sure you subscribe and click here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.